Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm back to show you the first of our bi-monthly subscriptions. So we're going to unbox this together and have a look at it. I've always have a subscription option. It used to be monthly and I used to have a sticker option and then the mystery box. That wasn't really sustainable anymore for me to do it every month, and I have also received many requests to have a subscription where I can offer new designs specifically for pet tapes and stickers. So I took your feedback and I looked at my schedule and just asked myself, what does it actually make sense for me? And that's how the bi-monthly subscriptions were born. This is the first one. This is the August kit, which went out last week, and the extras are going to be live on the website this Friday, depending on when you're watching this video. That is going to be Friday the 8th. So there is 4 different tiers, and there's also a digital version of the subscriptions which you can have on top of your existing physical subscription if you also like to have the designs in digital, or if you simply can get it shipped to you for whatever reason, you can also opt for the digital one, which is €5 every 2 months. But today we are unboxing the tier 4, which is the stationery box. Comes in a little box that we're going to open together. The theme of this month is, I called this collection actually Paradise. This was inspired in a trip we took to Santorini in 2019. It was actually our last trip before COVID, and I just absolutely loved it. I can't wait to go back there. We went to Athens and Santorini, and it's just been one of my favorites ever. So since we're in the middle of the summer, August, it felt like a special one to begin with. So we're gonna open this one now. First thing you get a little freebie sticker sheet, and you also get a little thank you card with it. Although I have to say, guys, some of the people who order the subscription towards the end did not get this specific thank you card. That's just because I only made 50 of them, and I ended up having more than 50 subscribers, which was amazing. I obviously wasn't expecting it because I only made 50 of them, but I'll be better prepared next time. But most of you, or most of the people who order, will get this little thank you card and the freebie sticker sheet. What comes in this subscription, and we're going to open it all together, is you get let's grab the items at the bottom. So you get a sticker sheet pack, you get dashboards pack as well, and we're going to open it all together in a second. You have pet tape, so all the collections or all the subscription kits will come with a brand new design pet tape. It's a 5-meter tape, and the width will vary per collection. It just really depends on what I'm designing. Sometimes I think they need to be a little bit smaller, sometimes I think the designs need more space, so that will vary, but they'll always be 5 meters long. You get 1 washi tape. The size of the washi will also vary. Like in this kit we have a 2 centimeter tape, but in the October one it's a 3 centimeter one, so that also varies. And every subscription kit, at least the tier 4, which is the one we're unboxing now, comes with a surprise product, which we're also going to open together. So I'm going to put this away and we're going to start opening everything. I'm going to put my planner here so we have a white background. It's probably going to be useful to see the stickers and the dashes a little bit better. Okay, so we are first going to open the sticker pack. This is what you get. There is 7 sticker sheets in here. They're mostly deco sticker sheets, but you know that I like to vary things, so maybe at some point I'll include functional elements or something, but I'm mostly a deco girl when it comes to my stickers, and I think that shows in my subscriptions. Although if you would like to see more functional stuff, leave me a comment below, because it will be really helpful to hear as well what you would like to see for future subscriptions. Okay, so here are our stickers. There's a freebie in here as well. It's a little die cut. It comes in this white matte paper, which is of really high quality, and I think it prints really nicely. I make these ones at home. And then we have your sticker pack. So the stickers are all printed on washi tape. The washi is really, especially the material is really nice. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's got this, they're matte, but it's got this like very slight oil effect. Makes it look really, really nice. So, and you will see here, you can peel them off, no problem. And they blend really nicely with the paper. I'll stick something here now so you can see it. In this kit you get the 5 stickers. This one is kind of like film little pictures, which I really, really love the concept. There's a few quotes that I think are really nice and relevant for the travel theme and going to your favorite places, especially the beach, which is this theme. Finding your peace, and of course, you know, you'll always get florals with me. I think it will be, I can't think of a single of a collection I've made before or a pack that did not have florals. You know, you always get florals. So you get those 5 medium size sheets, and you get 2 large sheets. You only get the large ones in the tier 4. If you order any of the other tiers, tier 1, 2 or 3, you will get these 5, and tier 4 gets this 2 extra sheets that do have elements that are unique to them. Those are your sticker sheets, and we are now going to open the dashboards. Because I am making some of these, the vellum paper I'm still printing at home, and the washi paper I am manufacturing now with the same manufacturer I use for my pet tapes and my stickers, so you know they're really great quality. I'm only offering one size because really until the numbers are a little bit higher, I don't have the capacity to manufacture all the sizes. So they all come in A5, which I think is the most convenient size, because you can basically cut it down to any other planner size almost, unless you use like B5, which is huge. But I think most people will use B5 or smaller, sorry, A5 or smaller. If you actually use them like dashboards, this will work. You have to cut them down, and obviously if you just use them for like journaling, layering, collage and stuff like that, like it doesn't really matter, and it's kind of great because you get more product to play with. So you get 2 dashboard designs with every kit. They come in 2 materials, so you get 4 dashboards. This month there is a floral one, you can see here. This is the vellum one, beautifully transparent, translucent. I love that effect. I use the vellum ones a lot in my journals. And then you have the washi. It has that nice oil effect. It's very, very nice. Then we have our second design, which is more of a scene element, very representative of Santorini, paradise, which is kind of the vibe we're trying to transmit, you know, with the collection. The next thing we're going to check out is our, actually we were going to put some of the stickers down, so I'm going to do that now so that you guys can see them on the paper. So I'm going to use this one. They peel up really nicely, and you can see here it's got a nice transparency. They're nicely translucent, but there's still a nice depth in the design, because I feel like sometimes with some types of washi paper that I've used myself, that I've printed at home, the actual like depth of the design is kind of lost. That doesn't really happen with this paper, so I'm a fan. It's a bit thicker than the washi paper I used to offer before, but I kind of like this one a lot better. So you can kind of see there. Let's do the big palm tree over here. Okay, I'm gonna keep going so I don't just get distracted playing with stickers, but that should give you an idea of what they look like and how the washi paper blends in. This is the washi tape that comes in the kit. So we're gonna open it together. There it is. For the monthly or the bi-monthly kits, I am also using my pet tape manufacturer, which if you've had my pet tapes before, you know the quality of everything they do is amazing. Not just the materials are really great, but the accuracy of the color in their printing is just, I think it's fantastic. I've tried so many manufacturers and no other manufacturer I've tried, and believe me, it's been many, comes closer to like their quality. This one is a beautiful pattern as well, like in the same kind of like deep sea blue and that burned mustard color that you've seen on the sticker sheets and on the dashboard. They have a very good the stickiness of this one, so it's, I think, just right for me. You know, you can still peel them off, but you don't need to go and like, you know, put all your strength in to make sure they stick, because I've had that. I've had manufacturers printing washis for me that I don't know, they just wouldn't stick to the paper. This is a 10-meter long washi tape, 2 millimeters wide, so you also get that in the box. And now the star of the show, which is the pet tape. I know this is what everyone is waiting for, so we're gonna open it together. As always, it's a matte pet tape, and it's of course pre-cut, because all my tapes are. I love a good pre-cut tape. And here you go. The design loop is 1 meter, so you get plenty of elements in the tape. So even though it's a 5 meter one, it's not 10. I know some people don't care, and some other people have preference for 10 meters, some others prefer 5. But regardless of, I like to make sure that the loops are at least 1 meter, because then you really get the most variety of elements in them. Let me show it to you a little bit closer. Hopefully that's in focus. Let's peel off one of these. I'm gonna find your piece. We're gonna stick that up here. Beautiful. There you go. And now the surprise product. So this is my first box, and I wanted to make for something, you probably already know what it is by looking at this, but I wanted to make something that has been asked, or people have asked for a long time, and it's something that it just didn't feel right for me to design it before, and with this collection it just came to be, and I feel like that's how all of my designs come to be. Just whenever I feel like I start designing or look at something that inspires me, and then something comes out of it, usually a whole collection of stuff. And that is It's another pet tape, and is a women pet tape. I know people call them sometimes, or like what so many in the journaling community will call girl pet tapes, but guys, we're not girls, we're women. This is my version of our women pet tape, and it is the secret or the surprise product for the August box. This one is also going to go live on Friday on the website. The extras, I don't have a lot of extras, but you know, there should be enough for everybody who didn't get the kit. Now, not every tier 4 stationery box is going to have the same surprise product. Like, it's not always going to be a pet tape. I'm going to try to vary it, and it's going to change depending on the theme as well. October's kit actually will have 2 surprise products rather than 1, and they are in production right now. But you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, it's not always going to be a pet tape, but it's going to be nice, and I'm going to make sure that it goes in line with the team. So let's open this tape. This one is a 4.5 centimeters wide, and again, the design loop is 1 meter. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than 1 meter. So the tape is actually a little bit longer than 5 meters. Now, I am going to be honest about this. Even though I did like it, I wish I had made some of these ladies a little bit smaller, because I do think that some of them are a little bit too big. But you live, you learn, and if you find that any of them are just too big for your design or your journal, you can always like chop their legs and make kind of like a half girl, like what you see here. That could work if you find him to be too big. But anyway, let me talk about the tape. You guys know I'm not an illustrator, and sometimes I just feel that the licensed art or the AI art out there, it just creates very, I don't know, the face designs are not the best. And I also don't necessarily like to use women stickers on my journals when the women are facing forward. If you have seen everything I've designed before, most of them, I have a preference for that, you know, look from behind. I think it's romantic, and it's a little mysterious because you don't see their faces, so you can only imagine, you know, like what their expression is, what they're thinking, are they in deep thought. Anyway, that's how I feel about it, which is why I designed this the way I did. And it's called All of Us because something I sometimes find is missing in this is a little bit of diversity of, you know, people, because we're all different. Now, please don't comment me in the comments like, is this the most diverse thing that has ever been designed? Probably not, but I did my best and to represent all of us in many of our backgrounds at different ages. So here you have it. I think there is 11 women designs in them. Let me show you. Hopefully you can see them. There you go. That is one loop, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 women per loop. And yeah, I'm very happy by the way that turned out, and that is the last product of this box. So let's recap. You have your All of Us pet tape. We have the main pet tape for this kit, which is right here. We have our washi tape. We have our 5 medium-size sticker sheets. We have the 2 large sticker sheets. This come with the tier 4 box only. We have our dashboards, 4 of them, 2 designs, 2 different materials. I'm in love with this one. yeah, so you can kind of see everything else. And we have our freebies, your die cut sticker, a little sticker sheet, and our thank you card that you can kind of use in your journals as well as a divider, or just keep it, or just whatever your heart desires with it. So that's it, guys. My first bi-monthly stationery box, my first unboxing of one of my products as well. I hope you like it. These boxes, or the subscription, comes out every 2 months. The next one is shipping in October, first week of October, so you have until the last week of September to subscribe. You can cancel at any time. They ship out every 2 months. Payment goes through every 2 months. The cost of it includes shipping for most countries. And yeah, that's it. If you have any feedback, any comments, any themes you would like to see in the future, please leave it in the comments, because that will be really helpful. October's theme is already in production, and it's a theme that has been highly requested, so I think people are really gonna like it. I'm gonna share a sneak peek in my Instagram in the next month. Let me know what you like, what you didn't, and if you like this type of video. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. It means so much to us. Have a nice day.